Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Let us tap right in, see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. The energies are really heavy right now. Dense, very dense. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, Spirit, please? And thank you. What storyline would you like to share with the collective? Collective energy, please, Spirit. Ooh, excuse me. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please, Spirit? All right. In the central energy, we've got the Devil. That explains why the energy is heavy and dense. Codependency. Somebody may be clinging to you, wanting to really force you to take part in a storyline that they wish to fabricate for you. In the challenge position, you've got the Seven of Swords. Betrayal, deception. This is just the base. We're going to go ahead and get more clarification out. In the subconscious, you've got the Four of Wands in the upright. Tensions are high. You're in the midst of conflict. So this Devil is all upset about this new beginning, this competition. They may not be able to move forward. They might be thinking about your freedom and you're moving forward into a marriage. In the recent past, they may be trying to F with your mind. Regarding domestic happiness. They may want you to see the entire world as they are. They may want you to see the entire world as fraudulent and tricky because you've got this coming up in your future and they don't want you to take part in it. So they could be trying to plant seeds right now in this dense, heavy energy. There's a shift happening significantly in this month, so it's getting real heavy. In the recent past, the Chariot. You've gained a victory in the recent past. You've gained a victory in the recent past, and you're moving forward into your future. Overcoming trials and regaining control. And it could be that this energy wants, they want you to see the world as this. They want you to see everybody as they are. Deceitful, a thief, somebody you can't trust, They wish to destroy your trust in everybody and everything because you're moving forward. So intentions and expectations with this victory here and forward momentum. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work. Slow and steady wins the race. Trustworthy and reliable. There's a good investment here, perhaps, in the near future. This came out and bounced into the reverse. Hello, baby. Hi. You know, when human beings are being really shitty, these guys will always give you love. That's what I love about them so much. Because you got so much of this crap here going on between people, and yet these guys always give love. And it's these crap people that talk smack about them. In the near future, you've got the Queen of Wands in reversed. Selfish, narrow-minded, jealous, deceitful. Really effed up in the head. The lens that's being looked through. King of Wands reversed. Ruthless, unachievable expectations, behaving unpredictably. Yeah. And the environment. Tower. Chaos. A release. Sudden changes. Hopes and fears. The Three of Pentacles. They're collaborating, one last push towards the final goal. They're hoping that they're going to get the team together to fix this. They're in the middle of a disaster. They're hoping for your long-term reward. What's the outcome, Spirit? Oh, man. High-priestess reversed. Man, I knew I was feeling this dense, heavy energy. There's a lot of presences here that are just shallow, ignorant, and cruel. Jealous, envious, selfish. Queen of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and you've got the Devil here. Yeah, and they're being challenged by the fraud. They're wanting to commit fraud. They're wanting to screw up your Four of Wands here and your victory. So yeah, you were surrounded by this dense, heavy energy who want to F up your stuff here. We've got Ten of Swords. So this is a painful ending. And you are standing up for yourself with the Seven of Wands here and your Ten of Cups. So you're standing up for your love with courage and passion. And you're going to have your freedom here with the Page of Wands and your new career. And that's the turn of the wheel. These ones are really hoping that they're going to be able to steal this from you. But the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords is here. Right here, and they could be moving forward. So there is some truth here, and then you've got a celebration. So And then it looks like this Hierophant is going to be in a 5 of Pentacles. So whoever that Hierophant is could be the boss of these ones here, and they're having a painful ending, and they want to swap places with you. They're pulling out all the big guns. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and the High Priestess reversed. All of them reversed, working together here as a team. And it looks like they're either going through a tower and they want to swap places with you. They're really trying to push it off on you. So you might be feeling, like I said, this dense, heavy energy, which has you believing that the entire world is this. But it could just be that this energy is so prevalent in the field right now that it's just toxic, massively toxic. Here, let's burn some more sage. That's the one thing I really love about tarot, is that it shows you what's going on, right? And so rather than just sit there and dwell in the feeling of it and the mental cacophony, you can make sense out of it. You can see it for what it is, and then you can just deal with it. All right. So you've got selfish, ruthless, selfish, disconnected from their intuition, in this devilish energy, trying to get away with something tricky and fraudulent. They're acting strategically as a team. In the environment, we've got the Tower. They could be going through a tower because in the recent past, you've gained a victory here. And they're thinking about your marriage. So, yeah, they're really pissed off. They're pissed. Because your hard work paid off. Perfectly. Alrighty then, so what else we got, Spirit? Disconnect. In the reverse. So the devil is here, very much codependent, working for to stop a disconnect. They want to stop a disconnect. They're fighting to stay in your energy, to stay in your life. They want to fight this disconnect. They don't want to be disconnected. They're acting strategically and with trickery to try to get away with something dishonest. Religion. You can take that to mean whatever you want that to mean. It could mean that it's not, a religion of the light. The challenges, they're trying to get away with something tricky. They're using a religion in a negative way. They're trying to avoid a disconnect. They're thinking about your celebration, your domestic happiness, your freedom, and marriage, upcoming marriage. Personality. They want to be you. They want to take your place. They've got the whole family of devils out here working to lower your mental body, to get put through a stream of negativity in your mental body, to get you to reject and see everybody as a devil. Because if you get in that framework where everybody around you is a freaking devil, then guess what? You're in hell. So if you go there, then you are there, right? And that's what they're trying to do right now. This personality wants to be you in this marriage. And so they're trying to flip your mind so that you see everybody as a devil, and that you then are surrounded by that. So in the recent past, you've gained a victory here through your courage and your perseverance. Through hard work and effort, you gained a victory. We've got teacher in the reverse. So you overcame a negative teacher. You overcame a teacher who was teaching bad stuff. You overcame some horrible teachings. A teacher who was teaching horrible teachings. You did some hard work there, and you had a responsible routine about it. Hardship, and it brought an end to your hardship. You were able to overcome this teacher or this bad teaching or somebody who is coming at you with negative teachings. But in the near future, you do have this Queen of Wands here. She's jealous and insecure. She's in this devilish energy, fighting very much to remain connected to you. She wants to be you. All of them do. She could also be, look, chicken. A chicken. So she's narrow-minded. She's a chicken shit. The way she gets along with in life is to go be brutal to people who potentially aren't even aware. Now they can't even show up in the 3D, right? They got to do it with trickery in the mind. They got to fuck with your mind because they're a chicken shit. A narrow-minded, insecure chicken shit who wants to be you. So they're fucking with your mind with this dark religious crap, trying to get away with some fraud. They want to steal your joy and your happiness. And then you've got, in the lens that's being looked through, is you got this ruthless a-hole, King of Wands reversed, in the devil energy, got high expectations. He's got his threesome here. He's got his Queen of Wands reversed and his High-priestess reversed. And they're all working together to try to put this tower on you, to switch places with you. This is why it's so critical to know thyself, and these readings really help out because you can see, when you start having a negative stream of thought, you can see why. This is why. It's because you've got people actually working to make that happen, and you see that they actually want to flip places with you. So once you understand what is happening, then you can know thyself a little bit more, and you can then move forward, right? Or clear it, or do whatever you need to do to deal with it. So you've got this ruthless tyrant with unachievable expectations. That's the lens here. They're not seen as important. They've lost their status of importance by your victory. They've lost their status of importance. They're very ruthless. They're freaking pissed. They're in a tower. So, yeah, it's a religion in the reverse. Take that as whatever that is. These people are in the devil energy, and they're all in the reverse. They're pissed off. They've lost their status of importance because you survived. You've got a victory here, and they're wanting to destroy or replace you in this Four of Wands. So there's a tower here to this purpose, to somebody's purpose. Sudden change. There's a sudden change to this person's purpose. They're no longer seen as important because your hard work paid off and you're no longer in hardship. They failed and they're really mad about it. So they're here working as a team. This King of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. So they're both fire and they're both shallow and freaking brutal and cruel, and they're working here with the High-priestess reverse. So she's got knowledge, but she's disconnected from her intuition. She's disconnected from source. Very selfish in this devilish energy here. They're all working together as a team. Because they want your things. It's still the same story. They want your things. They want your status in this, they want to take over your personality. They want your status, and they have to put you in a mindset to where you feel you're surrounded by devils, and then you will be if you believe you are, right? Because you create your reality. So there's the High Priestess reversed here, working some funky magic in the devil energy, religion reverse, trying to get away with something tricky. They're working as a group. Defense. High Priestess, ignorant, misunderstanding, no defense. She's not going to have a defense. She won't be able to defend herself. Whatever she's doing here, she's not going to have a defense for it. Disconnected from her intuition. She's being seen. Somebody's watching. Whatever these ones are doing, they're not invisible. If they think they are, they're not invisible. And there's a promise. You have a promise from the home front. You've got a promise. Maybe there was a promise made. You who take care of yourself, maybe there's a promise. From home, regarding this drama being brought to your love, this invisible drama trying to attack your love and your creativity. And self-preservation, to bring self-preservation through this conflict by this wise guy. Remain optimistic and just be as is. You're a limelight. You're an important person. You're a giant, you know? So you've got this essence, this energy that everybody wants to be. You're very optimistic. You're at peace, and you're worthy of this limelight position. And all of these people are in the freaking reverse chicken shits, trying to get away with trickery so that they can take your place and pretend to be you. But they have no qualities that you have. They just don't have it. All they have is bitterness and selfishness and cruelty and whatever magic tricks they got, you know? Mindfuckery. You know, and it's easy to fall into that mindset, you know, especially if you've had a lot of brutality in your life, you know, to go there, to see, you know, people as untrustworthy, to see people as devils, you know, it's easy to see that. And that's what they want you to, that's the mental attitude that they wish you to have right now, because they're going through this tower and they need you to believe that you're surrounded by devils so that they can swap places with you and actually make that come true for you. So, but you have to believe it. You're the creator of the reality. All they can do is seed thoughts and create tension for you in the mental body. You know, that's that tension headaches and just the cramping and the perhaps the mental loop where everybody's a devil, nobody's trustworthy, everybody knew it was happening, blah, 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 right? So it's that mental loop of distrust. And that's what they're feeding into the collective field right now. They're in a tower and they need somebody to pick up the story. Because you've got this beautiful freedom here. You've gained a victory and they want to be you. So they need you to pick up their storyline and run with it, because they are surrounded by devils. They're Queen of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, High Priestess reversed, and they have no defense. They need you to believe that you are in their circumstance so that they can then hop into yours. I guess that's the way it works. I don't know how exactly this magical religious in the reverse witchery works, but they're trying desperately to stop themselves from being disconnected using it. And it requires you to believe that you are surrounded by devils and that everybody around you is that. And, they need you to create that for yourself and to believe that you're there. So the way to counter that is to maybe go have tea with a friend, or maybe go take a spiritual bath and do a cleanse, Call somebody that you care about and have a loving communication. Do something that counters this loop where everybody's a devil, meaning go communicate or be with somebody that isn't. Focus on the love that's always there despite the distance with those friends of yours, or those spiritual connections that you have with Source. All of that which supports you and has been bringing you through tremendous amounts of turmoil. The love that is always there despite the distance. So these ones are trying to switch places with you in the mental body. So there's a disconnect. They're trying desperately not to be disconnected. This runner, they're running. They don't want to run anymore. They're running from something. They don't want to be disconnected. They're running from something. They're having a challenge trying to get away with something tricky. Religion is in the reverse. It could be that their prayers aren't being heard. It could be that they're doing some darker aspect of religious activity. Maybe they're challenged, but this is in the challenge position. So that to me says that whatever they're doing in a negative way religiously is failing, or their prayers aren't being heard. They're having a challenge getting away with something. And then religion is in the reverse. It could just be that maybe the Most High is not listening. Maybe the person or the people that they typically work with in that field aren't working with them right now. They're not working with them. Shadow side. In the reverse. They're challenged by your light. They're challenged with trying to get away with something. Religion in the reverse. Their religion practices aren't working. Whatever they do religiously, it's not working. Your light. They're challenged by your light. You're not going there. You're not going there in your mind. So you're not stuck in the shadows. No matter what the kind of looping mental chatter and tension, headache, because it's hot. It gets hot too. It gets hot and it feels like there's like rods, going up into your skull here, your cranium into the back, and it gets warm. And then the mental body goes to this. It goes to how you were betrayed and that nobody stood up for you, even though you believe that maybe people knew about it. But at the same time, you're aware of yourself. And you're also aware that that mental chatter simply isn't true. There's a lot of people, or perhaps a few in your life that aren't here. They're not here. They're here. And so you gravitate to that. And at the very least, you're not here. You're here. You're not in the shadows. You're not dropping down into negativity. So they're thinking about your Four of Wands, your happiness, your celebration, your reunion, your freedom, and your marriage. And they want to pretend to be you. This personality this reflection wants to be you. So they're running. They don't want to be disconnected. They're running. They want to become you and take part in your marriage, your kingdom union. This is what they're going for. And they need to flip your mind into believing that you're surrounded by devils and nobody is trustworthy. Yeah, reunion. They want to take over. They want to take over your reunion. So they're effing with your mind, your energy right now, trying to put you in that frame of mind to where you're denying everybody, or to where you believe you're surrounded by devils so that they can hop in and be you, right? Be seen as you. You've gained a victory in the recent past over somebody who with bad teachings, a bad teacher. You gained a victory over a bad teacher. Escape. Escape. You escaped a bad teacher. You gained a victory over it. Whatever that was, whoever this is, a teacher of bad shit, bad religious stuff, devil stuff, and your hard work paid off, or you had a responsible routine and you were able to release yourself from this hardship, or they were not able to pile that onto you, or they won't be able to pile it onto you because you're not gravitating towards the shadows. You're simply managing your emotional body and your mental body and your energy, and you're taking your spiritual baths, drinking your water, doing whatever you need to do, meditating, whatever. Go sitting in the sun, read a book, talk to a friend that isn't a devil so that you can stop that loop of thought process that these ones are implanting into your mental field right now, if they are, if this is for you. Values. So their values are just too different. These ones want your money. They want your money. They want your things. They're working here as a team right now, or their hope is that their teamwork will bring them into your things by allowing them to become you and impersonate you. You got, in the near future, you've got this Queen of Wands who is selfish and narrow-minded, deceitful, a chicken, a little chicken. Chicken, Queen of Wands reversed. Very narrow-minded. You know, the majority of people in the world aren't like this. They're just not. Daydreaming. Daydreaming about being you. There's this narrow-minded, deceitful Queen of Wands reversed, daydreaming about being with you. They're a chicken. They're running away. They don't want to be disconnected. You've got this King of Wands who's freaking ruthless, unachievable expectations. They're not important. They're not seen as important. They've lost their status of important. Their whole purpose is in a tower. Whatever their job was, whatever they're this religious person. Their whole purpose is in a tower. Like, they're not seen as this religious figure anymore. They're messed up. They're all that shit's messed up. So this could be a priest, somebody within the religious system. They've been doing things in a negative way, trying to get away with something tricky, but you're just not burying yourself in that devil energy and going into the dark mode, you know, where everybody's the devil. You're just not doing that. You know better. So they've lost their status of importance, and they're being very ruthless right now. Reflection. They're a shadow dweller. And they wanted to put you there, but you're like, I'm not going there. And they're challenged by that. You just wouldn't go. So their purpose is in a tower. They're not seen as important. Their status has failed them. But they still have hope of working as a team and replacing you in this marriage and coming up with some things. This is a third party scenario who's still working it real hard. They made mistakes. They're making mistakes. This is in the environment here. So there's a tower going on with their purpose and their status, whatever they're seen as, and they're making mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. Their hope is that the teamwork that they're doing together will get them some things, your things. Third party in the reverse. You're not a third party. They're hoping that they can get your things and what? Be seen as though they're not a third party? They're afraid that somebody will see them as a third party. They're trying to work together to be seen as you. They're trying to pull some freaking scam here with this Queen of Wands. This and the High-priestess here. And the outgoing energy, she has no defense. Defense is in the reverse. Whatever work she's doing, she's not going to be protected. There's no protection for her. Her secrets are all out. Everybody knows what she's doing. Everybody knows who she is, what she's doing. She has no protection. She can't defend herself. The truth is out. We got secrets in the reverse and the truth. Everybody knows the truth about whatever it is that she's doing here. So people know what she's doing. Working with this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands reversed. Daydreaming about being you in your reunion, in your marriage. Working it. Chicken. Attacking you. You just gained a victory and they're still coming after you. Because they want your freaking money and your things. And they want to marry your kingdom spouse. They want to trick them into thinking that they are you. This High-priestess is in big doo-doo. She's effing up in a big way. That's not very smart. She's not, well, High-priestess reversed. I mean, so you got the devil, codependence, tempted, attachment. They're trying to stop themselves from being disconnected. Running. They're running. They're a runner. They're running away. They don't want to be disconnected. They're running away with the intention of becoming you. They're working with this High-priestess reversed and this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands reversed. Jealous, insecure. They're coming after your stuff. And you just gained a victory and freedom and you're coming into this reunion. They're in trouble, man. That's a big trouble. Ending. They're trying to run away from this ending. Devil energy. Disconnect in the reverse. They're trying to avoid a disconnect. This is a runner. They're running from this ending, this inevitable ending. They're having trouble getting away with something tricky here with Seven of Swords. The religion is in the reverse, so they could be using religion in a dark fashion, trying to get you stuck in it. It could be that they're challenged because they're not seen as an upstanding religious person anymore. It could be that they're challenged because everybody sees what they are for real. They're just a jackass wearing a freaking robe, pompous little whatever, pretending. And so people can see that they're not actually who they are. And they can't, and they're also challenged because you're not playing in the shadows. You're not going there. They can't force you there. Whatever it is they're doing with dark religion or whatever, it's not working out for them. They can't force you into the shadows. They can't force you into the shadows, and everything's falling around or falling down around them. Everything's in ruins. They're running away from this ending. They got to come and try to pretend to be you in this wedding so that they can take part in that and get you stuck here in their predicament while this threesome goes on and takes advantage of your kingdom spouse. Everything's falling apart. You didn't go to the shadows. You didn't get trapped in hell. You gained a victory. And you escaped this bad, bad teacher. This nasty old teacher of dark religion. Witchery. Dark religious witchery. Childish. They're being childish. You've got you're coming into your reunion here. Look, reunion, and this personality wants to come in and take your place. They're very childish. And yet somehow they feel that they can pull it off, being you. They're a chicken shit, childish, Queen of Wands reversed. Selfish, narrow-minded, deceitful. And they really somehow feel that they're going to be able to fool your kingdom spouse. Fierce. It could be that you're being fierce here. You've gained a victory in the recent past. You were able to escape this bad teacher, this bad teacher who made life rough for you. You were able to escape this rocky road that they were trying to put you in. You gained a victory over it, and you did hard work. You had a responsible, steady routine, and you were able to overcome hardship. These ones wanted your money. They wanted your value. They wanted to be seen as you, a high value person. Fierce. In the reverse, they're not able to protect themselves. They're a chicken. So they're coward. They're cowardly. They're hiding behind the scenes, playing mind games like they do. They were tempted. Religion in the reverse. This devil. They couldn't put you in the shadows. They couldn't trap you in the shadow sides, and now everything's falling in ruins. They still daydreaming about being you, this childish chicken who's lost their courage. They're not able to protect themselves. They have no defense. Their secrets are all out. There's no forgiveness. Because you're not alone and you're not guilty. You gained a victory here. You're not alone and you're not guilty of whatever this religious person tried to stick you with. You were never playing in the shadows. You didn't do anything there. That was all them. And now you're not alone. And then these ones aren't going to get forgiveness. It's like, you're not alone. You're not guilty. This is a chicken shit trying to take your path from you when you're innocent and you didn't do a damn thing. This is just brutal, ruthless, now unimportant reflections. Shadow dwellers. They're stuck in the shadow because they couldn't put you there, and they're mad. They can't defend themselves. They can't protect themselves. You got fierce in the reverse, and it says you are aggressive. You're acting aggressive, but you're just protecting yourself. So it came out in the reverse. So they're not able to protect themselves. They have no ferocity. They have no courage, and then it's got forgiveness in the reverse. We've got chicken here. They're afraid. They're in a tower. The whole religious purpose, they're seen as they're not important. They've lost their status of important. They're seen as a reflection. They're seen as somebody whose religious practices are in the reverse. Empty vessel, devil energy, shadow. They have no soul. They have no soul. So they're losing their status, they're losing their purpose. Everything's falling in round down, like things that are things are falling away. It's in ruins. They made mistakes. Oh, they want to escape. So they want to escape, and their hope is that this group effort, whatever they're doing in this group effort, will land them with things, and it will get them like some sort of a cloak away from this third party stuff, because the third party stuff is going away. So it's like they're trying to cloak themselves. They want to be seen as you. They could be trying to dress up in your energy. They might be trying to, like, if they can put you in a mental state where you're seeing everybody as a devil, you're blaming everybody for being a devil, you're like, right? Then they can come in and they can extract out the your personality, the good side of you. They can pretend to be the good side of you while you're in that devil, thinking everybody's a devil, fight, fight, fight. Then they can turn around and they can pretend to be you, and they can mask themselves and not be seen as this. But you're onto it. You're onto their childish behaviors, trying to intercede and intervene in your reunion. They're looking for an escape route, but you're not guilty and you're not alone anymore. And there's no forgiveness. Whoever your family is, or whoever this is you're coming into reunion with, they're not happy. There's no forgiveness. Burned. Burn, burn, burn. So third party, yeah, burned. Burned. And that is like it's like that prediction. It's like what they wanted for the actual human beings. They wanted to take their places, to be lifted off, or to go to some heaven or whatever, while the earth burned with them on it, became a living hell. And so they were unsuccessful, and they're still trying to. They're trying to mask themselves in your energy. They want to be seen as you, loving and kind, and, looking forward to your reunion. And if they can make you get into this energy where you're angry and you're rejecting and you're denying and doing all of that, then I don't know how mind games work. I just don't play them. I've only experienced lots of them, so. But you got this high priestess here that's in the reverse. They're self-vision. They don't have any defense. Their secrets are all out in the open. And then a double whammy. The truth is revealed. It could be that she has no defense. It could be she's spilling her secrets. It could be that whatever is happening here, they're in a tower. Whatever work this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands reversed has been doing with this High Priestess reverse, she's spilling the beans in the outgoing energy. She's like, she has no defense. The secrets is in the reverse. And then we've got, I want to tell the truth. So she's confessing. Whatever she's got going on here, she's confessing. Must have got busted, broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. They may break your heart, but not your spirit. They broke all their promises. She's spilling the secrets. She's telling the whole story. Adrift. About not being willing to settle down or be responsible. Yeah, secrets. With the secrets. So she's broken could mean like maybe she's having some unsavory conditions, like maybe she's not comfortable right now and unable to defend herself through whatever that is. because they talk about purification by fire. Like there would be the ascension, and then there would be the, I don't know, bifurcation, trifurcation of timelines or whatever. But there's going to be a realm, particularly this one, which has been inhabited, where life has been brutalized by this particular driver, I guess you might call it. A purification by fire, like where everything's going to be catching fire. All this stuff is going to be like purified. While, there's the ascension, and those who are in reunion, they go to a safe place, right? So somebody really wants to, this prideful person really wants to be seen as you, and you are not this, and they're working right now together to try to make that happen. This high priestess is going to be confessing. She's caught. Whatever this is, there's a tower in this purpose. Whatever this purpose is in a tower. They made mistakes. They want to escape. This isn't working out for them. Service. Dang. So this devilish energy is running. They don't want to be disconnected. They're trying to run away from this ending. And then we've got service. I can feel good when I can help others. So there could be some sort of a service that is being provided here. They're challenged by getting away with something. They're challenged trying to get away with something. We got religion in the reverse. They could be using religion in a dark way, or they could be just having some other kind of religion that's maybe not of the light. I don't know. They couldn't trap you in the shadow. They're challenged because they couldn't put you here, and everything's in ruins. Everything's falling away. Everything's crumbling. Everything's just like, everything they love is falling away. And balance is being restored. Service. It could be that this is ending and we're entering into a time of service. And what is happening right now is what is that? Is it Mott? We could be in a period of Mott, or maybe balance is being restored. Yeah, Mott. We're still in Mott. And then atonement. So in the subconscious there, they've got you targeted here. You could be a being of service. You could be restoring balance. Who you are coming into reunion with, this family connection, could be restoring balance. They're aware, who you are coming into reunion with is aware of this childish behavior. They're aware of this person wanting to replace you with your personality. It's a community. So, and we got surrender in the reverse. So a personality wants to take your place in this reunion. They're very childish. They refuse to surrender. They're running. They're trying desperately not to be disconnected. Everything's falling in ruins. They're not wanting to surrender. You've gained a victory here, and you're going on a journey. You're leaving, and they're trying still to trap you in that mental misery and to dress up in your energy and to be seen as you. It's envy. You have no envy in you. You're not playing in the shadows. You never have. You are just determined and very hard at work to manage your own hardship, to manage your own mental body, your own physical body, your own life. You were able to escape this rocky journey that this bad teacher put upon you with their trickery. Everything's in ruins for them. Their values are all about money. Your values are completely different, and they have no Courage. Yeah. So yeah, your hard work and your responsible, slow and steady routine got you out of hardship. You're an abundant, limitless being. You can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality. And if you desire a victory or health and well-being or a balanced mind and energy field, you're gonna do that. You've got this chicken dreaming of being you in the near future. The Queen of Wands reversed. She's very selfish. She's very jealous. She's insecure. Everything's ending for her. She's trying to run away from this ending and, doing what she does. She wants to be you. She wants to replace you. So she wants to look like you, talk like you, think like you, be seen as, she doesn't want to be seen as this third party enemy. And they're hoping that the magic, whatever they're doing this with this dark religious, trying to get away with something tricky, they're hoping that they can make it so they're not seen as a third party. They want to swap that with you. We've got fear in the reverse. So there's no forgiveness here. You're not alone. You're not guilty. And there's no fear about this. You're not afraid of this. You're not afraid of this. You're not alone. Your family is here with you. They hear you, and they could probably hear telepathically this scenario still happening. Whatever your thoughts are, if you're in reunion, you can be certain that you are telepathically connected with your kingdom, family, or whatever. So you got a King of Wands here, ruthless in the reverse. Oh, he's got unachievable expectations. He's lost his importance or his sense of importance. He's a reflection. He's in the shadows, and he's an empty vessel. His cup is empty. His cup is empty. He may not have any energy, any vitality, no soul. And there's denial. They're in denial. They don't want to face it. They're fighting still, trying to do what they do and swap destinies with you. They're in a tower. Their whole purpose is in a tower. They made mistakes. They want to escape. They need an escape. Love was an emotional escape. So they use love to escape from their karma. This is childish. And so they choose friends and lovers to drop their shady shit on. Bad teacher wants to escape. They want to escape you as a trustworthy. You're a trusted person, and you're guided by your inner voice. So whatever is happening here, you've got a victory here. You're talking about it. It could be that you're talking about it. They want to escape the truth. The secrets are in reverse. The reveal, the truth is here. This High Priestess reverse is talking. They want to escape the inner voice. They want to escape the inner voice. Are they having mental stuff going on? Change. Yeah, they want to change. So they're working as a team. They want your things. They don't want to be seen as a third party. Burned. There's something about burned here. Change. They don't want to get burned. They don't want to get burned. They're going to get burned. They're trying to change that. High Priestess is here. Disconnected from the intuition. There is maybe they're thinking it was a misunderstanding. They're not able to defend themselves. They're telling all the secrets. They're broken. Something's broken. They broke all their promises. I don't know if there's anything else broken, but there's broken there. They broke their promises. Worried. They broke their promises and they're worried. Their secrets are all out. They're spilling all their secrets. They're telling the truth. They're confessing. They're guilty. You see both sides of this situation. You're very thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. You always focus on the lighter side of life, and you're very disciplined. You had to be disciplined to overcome and to escape what these ones were doing to you. And you did that with a good attitude. And you did that through acceptance. You let your intuition guide you, and you're a loving person. You accepted indecision. You let your intuition guide you. You accept that you accept the things that you cannot change. You're a being of love. You're committed to love. They were trying to bring adversity to your purpose. They wanted to steal your purpose. This is a religious person who was trying to step into your role, your purpose. They're asking for forgiveness because you know that there's no greater goal than to love, and you still have your health because you're courageous and you're at peace. These ones really, they're in grief about that. They could be having some sort of weird thing going on in the head. They and their friends failed. Their friendships are failing. They're lonely now. Whatever this is, so it looks like, I don't know, you got in the near future, you've got this Queen of Wands reversed, and she's working with this King of Wands reversed who's got unachievable expectations. He's in denial. He's got this Queen of Wands reversed doing stuff. She's chicken, she's doing stuff, and it's sad. But not sad enough that I certainly wouldn't want to waste much time considering their plight. You gained a victory over that, move on down the road. Get on out of there. Get out of Dodge. Get the heck out of Dodge. Get in that chariot and go. And it could very well be that this particular realm will be cleansed by fire. Everything might just burn. It's been saturated with heavy metals and stuff that they've been controlling the weather with. So the soil is all full of this poisons and barium and all that kind of stuff, So there has to be some sort of a purification, and I guess whatever's left, maybe... But I don't know, they got their, they have their tunnels and stuff, and I know that they've got all kinds of seeds and food and everything down there. Be all right for a while. Desperate. They could be desperate. So you got codependent, toxic, devilish folk here with this destructive behaviors. So they're destroyers. They are fighting. They're running away. They don't want to be disconnected. They're trying to run away from this ending. And your service, or a service that is being provided here in this instant. There could be somebody here. Perhaps the family that you're being reunited with is providing a service. Bringing about an ending to this scenario or this phase of the creative process. Sometime back, we were Generation 4 human. It could be that this is just a harvest, an ascension, whatever you want to call it, and then a purification, and then a replanting with Generation 5 human. And then you've got those who had their genetics altered by the CRISPR, whatever that was involved, and all that kind of stuff, and they're probably going to be underground, and I don't know, they'll probably do this all over again, at some point with Generation 5 human, because the people need to be tested To see what happens, I guess. And then they harvest the best of the best, and then they do it all over again. So yeah, chaos. They're in chaos. Whatever service is being provided here that's going to be bringing balance and harmony and this reunion, this freedom, they're in chaos. They're running, trying desperately not to be disconnected from you, from source. They want your place on this chariot. They want to steal your chariot out from under you is what they want to do. So they're challenged by trying to get away with something. They're using religion in the reverse, however that means to you. They're challenged because they were not able to stick you in the shadow side, or maybe you were not playing there at all. Everything is in ruins for them because whoever is here providing service is bringing balance. Oh. And you've got goodbye, love. So love is going goodbye, and they want a reconnection. Love is leaving. And all they're left with is third-party chicken shit, selfishness. Love is leaving. Love is leaving. They're trying desperately to reconnect. Love is saying goodbye. Goodbye, love. Goodbye. So they want to reconnect, right? And the way that they want to do that is to childishly be you. They're refusing to surrender, so they want to be you. They're messing with your mind. They want you to be seen as some sort of a devil, or they want you to feel that you're surrounded by devils, and they want you to reject your kingdom spouse, to see them as a devil. They want you to see them as a devil and to reject them so that they can take your place. It's very childish. You're not a person of envy. You've gained your victory. You're in your chariot here. You're going on a journey. You were able to escape the rocky road that this bad teacher put you on. You have to decide whether it's worth it to keep going. But you were able to escape this, so you were able to bring yourself up out of hardship. You're an abundant, limitless being. You worked on yourself and on your circumstance with a steady routine. Yeah, look at this. So this one wants to check in, and you're uninterested. They want to get all up in your space, and you're totally uninterested. And they want to bring bad news to your future. They want to check in to bring bad news to your future. They're desperate. They gotta hook into you somehow. And they're not, I don't know whether they're here in the 3D for you, or if it's just all mental manipulation. And, the attempt to implant negative thoughts and then wrap it up with a negative emotion and then have you believe that and create that circumstance in your mental body so that they can do that. It's all mental. It's all freaking mental. If you're not in your heart space, then it's all mental. And that's their domain. Honesty. They're liars. They're liars. Their values are all about money. Their values are nothing like yours. They don't have any courage here. They're chicken. They're daydreaming about being you. This Queen of Wands reversed. You're not guilty. You're not in the shadows. You're not alone either. And there's no forgiveness here. There's no fear. For you. They're chicken. This Queen of Wands is chicken. They're afraid because you're not. Apology. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. They're not going to give you an apology. Or maybe they're going to try to give you an apology just so that they can get in your energy. If they need an excuse to check in, to plant seeds of bad news about your future. That's what they're doing, see? They're checking in. This is bad teacher mode, man. So they're checking in to your mental body. They want to plant bad news, bad thoughts, bad ideas, bad, paranoia about your future. So they're checking in to your mental body. They're trying to plant seeds of bad news regarding your future, but you're just not interested in it. You're not interested. You recognize what's happening, and you're not interested in it. So the King of Wands reversed is here, very ruthless, has unachievable expectations. They're not seen as important anymore. They're seen as a reflection, as a shady, shadow, low vibrational, empty vessel. They don't have a soul. They may not have a soul, or they just may not have any energy. They're in denial about they're in denial about this separation. Goodbye, love. Goodbye, love. They have to say goodbye to your love. You're leaving. And they're trying to get this girlfriend of theirs to take part in it or to do whatever, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. They're trying to be friendly. Or maybe they're in denial about you being friendly. They're denying your friendliness. They're an empty vessel. They're in denial. They don't see you as friendly. They don't want you to be friendly. They're envious. Well, with this, what do we got here? They're envious of your growth. And they're trying to gaslight you in the mental body. They're trying to put their crap on you in the mental body. And that's their secret. That's what they do. That's how they operate. So they're in a tower. Everything about their purpose is in a tower. They made a lot of mistakes. They want to escape. They use love to hurt people. And they want to escape your inner voice because people trust it. Empathy in the reverse. They have no empathy, or you're not giving them empathy. You're not providing support for them. The inner voice that you trust says no. Do not step in for these people. Show no empathy. They're trying to use you as an escape route. This team wants your things. They're trying to be covered in your energy. They're going to get burned. They're trying to change that scenario. Their health in the reverse. So they're in bad health. And you got this High-priestess here who has no defense. We got secrets in the reverse and broken. They're worried. They broke all their promises and they're worried. We got revenge. There might be some revenge going on. Oh my God, tribe. This tribe may want revenge. Or there's revenge being taken out on this tribe because they, what did they do? They took your support on loan. They dressed up in your freaking purpose. They stole your identity. There's revenge being taken out on this tribe. I hope that clarifies something you already knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.